Hello everyone, my name is Roya and today I'm going to be talking to you about big books that I want to read. So basically I just got inspired by the monthly recommendations topic for this month, which is big books. So I thought, well, why not make a video also about the big books I haven't read yet that I have on my shelf that I'm like dying to get to. And then also I was so inspired by people's top 5 Wednesday topic a few weeks ago that I didn't do about like fantasy books on your TBR. I watched so many people's videos on that topic and I got really inspired to do it too, but I think that I have so many fantasy books on my TBR I can't possibly choose, so I decided to combine it with this one so that way I would be showcasing the big books I want to read and the fantasy books I want to read and be able to more easily pick what fantasy books I want to read just because that narrows it down to ones that are over 500 pages. So anyway, without further ado, here are the big fantasy books that I want to read. Firstly, we have The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. I have seriously had this on my shelf ever since like pretty much right after I graduated from college. So 5 years now. 5 years I have had this book on my shelf and still have not read it. Like, that is ridiculous. I don't know why. I mean, I never want to take it on trips because it's actually really heavy compared to like my other fantasy books that I haven't read yet. So I kind of just like, because when I'm deciding what to take on trips, I weigh the two books in my hand and go, hey, this one will fit more easily in my backpack because it's lighter. And so, like, that kind of thing. So I ended up never taking this one on a trip to read or anything like that. So that's part of why I haven't gotten to it yet, but it's just insane. I just have not gotten to this yet, and it's ridiculous because I know it's amazing. Atlantis by Brandon Sanderson. This has been on my shelf for way too long as well. I think it's been like at least a year, if not more. So yeah, I really want to get to this. I love Brandon Sanderson. I've read the Mistborn trilogy and I've read Warbreaker and I loved all of those. So I really want to read this one, but I haven't yet. Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. This is the next book in the Land of the Elderling series. It's the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy, which comes after the trilogy I already read, which is the Farseer trilogy. So basically what happened was I read the whole Farseer trilogy like one after another during the Hobbalong read-along that Sam's Nonsense was doing. So then basically this book, it took me forever to get my hands on a copy because the library didn't have it and I couldn't seem to find like a used copy anywhere for some reason. I found like a bunch of the books that came after this one, but I just never found this one. So that put me like really behind because I was just not able to get the book for some reason. And so I never ended up reading it once I finally got it because I got it way after like I wanted to read it. But yeah, so I hear that this trilogy is better than the Farseer trilogy, which is really awesome. Like, I really liked the Farseer trilogy, but I just hear that this one's like even more enjoyable, so I definitely can't wait to get into it. And finally, we have The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is like over 1,000 pages, and it just sounds so good. I really want to read it. Like I said, I've loved everything that I've read so far by Brandon Sanderson, so I just really can't wait to get into this one. And apparently this is going to be like a 10-book series, and they're all going to be this long, and it's just glorious, and I can't wait to read it. So those are some of the big books that are on my TBR. Please let me know what big books and what fantasy books you plan to read soon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!